This application is brewPad on your iPad. This is the icon on the home page to start the application. And this is the application homepage that shows you all the stages on the left hand side and the current status of all the orders. Let's start with grain, and it shows you all the batches from beer run. And click on process, let's say batch 1010. And now this is the ingredient list required as per beer run, and you can write the actual quantity used, and you can delete if you don't use it for the purpose of creating this batch. Click the next page, next, and now you can capture your date and time by clicking on touching this now button that gives you the date and time and captures your hot liquor temperature. Now you can type it in. If you have iPad 3, you can dictate it. Once you've captured this information, the grain details have been added. And if you go to the mash tab, that batch has moved down to the mash stage. So let's click on process here, enter the values that are red, such as groundwater pH. The name of the brewer is captured based upon who is logged in at this time. And you can write the temperature prior to mash in, start barrels, click next, add your calcium chloride, barrels are supposed to go in, and enter your mash in start time by just touching the button, so it captures the actual time, no plus, no minus. Enter your temperature, mash water pH, and now when you go all in, again you touch the button and it again captures the time and enter the temperature. And you can scroll the screen up. So right now we're showing you under the keyboard, but in reality the screen scrolls up, so these numbers are visible. Enter this information, enter the recirculation stop time. These mash details are saved. When you go to lauter, you'll see the batch has now become visible in the lauter stage. Again, capture the time at lauter started, the HLT barrels, the start time and temperature, and the barrels when you stop the sparge. And the pH, so indicate the time, capture the pH, and now these are the various stages at which you're going to take the readings, which have been set in settings, which is customizable for each batch of beer, each type of beer, and then it's enforced so that they have to go through all the stages and record the time they took the reading, and they actually take the reading and indicate whether upper stream was on or not. As soon as they touch it, we capture the time and the state that upper stream was on, and now you can go through the various other stages like 9 barrels. The screen would slide up, so just for you to know that it's not hiding under the keypad. And these are all the various stages at which you intend to take a reading. which has been designed based upon your beer style. And now you come to the last stage, and when you say next, it now moves to the boil tab, where the process now rolls forward. Now it says what's the time. They touch the word now, and it captures the time. Now you capture the pH. The pH now. And hops addition number 1, they set the time and specify what is the ingredient that they utilize for the purpose. And enter the grams that were utilized and the alpha percent. The system will automatically convert it to ounce. The other hops as we go along, at which each of those additions were made. This is the last stage. We enter the last hops that you want. Once this is done, click on next, and it moves to the next stage and asks you about yeast X. The stop kettle boil, you indicate the time and barrels and whirlpool start time and whirlpool stop time. And it asks you when you're starting water heat exchanger, enter the temperature, and the boil details have been added. Now it moves to the ferment stage, and the ferment tab, click on process, and this is how it goes on. So now you select the tank, enter temperature, barrels. When the top jacket is turned on or off, you just slide it, and bottom jacket is turned on. You can add the yeast, specify its generation, and the amount of time in pounds, and specify when you start fermentation by clicking on the now button, and then you indicate the source and the the original gravity will automatically map against the target of 13.2 and indicate whether it was accurate or whether there was a shortfall. So it highlights that difference right now when you say next. It says difference 0, we're looking good, and now this is all saved, and this is how the batch moves along the process.